Alrighty guys, I'm Casey and welcome to a brand new episode of Stoneblock. In the last episode we set up this mob farm and there was some issues with it. I did end up having to replace the silic fans with these open block fans. For some reason the silic ones, they just weren't pushing the mobs properly. Maybe I just didn't do them right, or I don't know. But since I changed these fans we ended up getting quite a few drops, which means we could take their bones, the rotten flesh and the ender pearls, and that can complete as a quest we were trying to complete last episode, sorry. So if we go here you can see we've actually completed that quest now, and the next one is to automate it with pretty much everything that we've already got. We need you. Oh man, such is life, isn't it? Such is life. Okay, let's allow this guy to come over here. Oh, he's got an enchanted bow. Oh yeah, I did also make full tools. So let's grab that, and we are going to need these spikes. There we go. Oh. Aha. Let's just turn you off. Someone put those fans there. I didn't move those fans. Okay, so let's torch up in here. I don't want to come like back here and not be able to get in here because there's mobs and then we've got no way to kill them because I took away the killing mechanism. But such is life. But this episode I want to set up some early game power generation, and I want to do this my favorite way in any sort of like sky block or stone block, and that is to set up a lava source. We're going to be making lava by the bucket load here. And I completely forgot what I came back for. Yes, my iron spikes. There we go. So now we can actually go and put these stuff away. But I also want to play around with these loot bags as well this episode. So we got a few things that I want to do this episode. Let's put the collector back. Grab our spikes. Put our spikes back. And then our mob farm can once again be operational. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. Put you there. We can now turn you back on. Requires always on. And yes, I thought for some reason I'd put these back. But there we go. Okay, so we've got these loot bags. And I've played around with these before. But I actually want to play around with them a little bit more. I've learned some more about these. And I'm not sure exactly how these work, but if we go to loot, we've got this Loopy Cycler. This block is capable of converting items that can drop from loot bags into more loot bags. It will save its contents when broken. And this is a chest, some stone, and an iron. So that's relatively easy to do. Let's grab ourselves one iron. Let's grab ourselves some... Do I not have stone? Yes, I do have stone. Grab ourselves some stone, put away these because I really don't need them, and grab ourselves a chest. And then, it's not actually here, but there is something called an opener. Is that one it? Yes, bag opener. So I need one more iron and a chest. I think that's the same recipe as what we've just done, I just think it's in a different, like, shape. Let's find out. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll pop these down over in the mob farm. Now, I've never played around with these before, but I did see them in another Let's Play, so I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to put the bag opener there. And what we can do is we can take the bag opener, we can put the bag opener here, and it's going to open us our bags. Kind of, meh, really. Because we could do this ourselves. Now, all of this is obviously some good stuff. We're going to be getting quite a lot of good stuff from here. But this recycles this, so salmon, let's take that. That actually gave us stored loot value, 150 out of 1,500. So that didn't really give us all that much. Let's pop these away while we're here. And ender sack, portable ender chest. Okay, that we want to keep. We want to keep that. Probably want to keep some of this stuff. The slime balls is good. Seared brick is good. Alright, that's it done. Okay, so we'll keep the music disc, we'll keep the upgrade template, What can I do with a leather tunic? Is there a way... Oh, we can upgrade this to composite vest. But what I'm thinking is there a way to get... Yes, through the sawmill. Okay. So we can do that. And I probably should have brought with me another chest. So I could just dump all that stuff in a chest. Or actually, maybe we should do it in a barrel. Oh, I did this between episodes too. We've got one for each of the default vanilla types of wood. We'll just grab some jungle wood. That's fine. And make ourselves some chests. And then I can make myself a crate. Here we go. We'll make ourselves 4 crates. Yes. There we go. Now, I wonder if this actually deposits to an inventory. I don't think it will do it, to be honest with you. I think we're going to have to manually do it. Although we may be able to put some sort of upgrades in it. Pop that away, pop that away, pop that away. You know, we can open a bunch more of these loot crates as we go. You know, we've got all of these uncommon ones. So if we pop these here, we can pop those in. They'll open up for us. You can open them by just right-clicking them, which is the way I normally do it. Or you can shift and right-click them into a chest. But that just makes it a little bit easier for automation a little bit later on. Let's do that. Okay. So let me put some of this stuff away because this episode I want to get started on making ourselves some lava. And we did this was our lava generation before, and we're going to use this very same method. But this requires a bunch of clay and a bunch of bone meal. We've got the bone meal from the farm, and I've shown you how to make clay. You just simply take dust and put it in some water. But I don't want to spend hours just waiting for this to do, because I have to do this. Then I have to put leaves in these and get some water back, and that's just this whole lengthy process that I don't want to do. Now, we could automate this so that we have like an inventory full of leaves, and that inventory of leaves disperses into this, and then this carries the water into this, and we put clay into this. But that means that we have to have a step where we make the water. What we can actually do is we can actually skip the step of making water to make clay. So if we actually just pop these, pop that in there. Did I actually have some? Yes. Let's put some charcoal in there. Let's make this. I need some iron. I also did some sieving between episodes. It's hard to believe, but this is actually 9 stacks of dust, 9 stacks of sand, and 9 stacks of gravel. We did get some diamonds though, which is good. Just I did get 8, but I put a diamond on my iron hammer to give it more durability. So this is taking some time. But what we're going to make is we're going to make something called a sink. Okay. And the great thing about the sink is it allows you to pull endless amounts of water. But we need to pull water from it. And for that, we need what's called a node. We need these transfer nodes, which is just stone, a chest, some transfer pipe, and this, which is a bucket. Which means I'm going to need to make a couple more buckets. Like so. That's fairly relatively easy. And what do we need? We need a stone. I think we should probably smelt ourselves down some. Give me some coal. So I'm going to smelt down some stone because I'm going to need some. I'm going to get some more of these resources together. What do we need here? That's actually really cheap. We need some sand though. Which is something that I actually do not have. But it shouldn't be too hard to get some sand. So yeah, I'm going to get these together and I'll be back with you in a moment. Welcome back, guys. And oh, one piece of dirt remains. So I've got the vast majority of the stuff we're going to need for this, but unfortunately I've just been looking at it and it's going to be a little bit difficult to do the lava bit in this episode, so we're going to save that one for the next episode. But we are still going to automate clay. So what we're going to do is we're going to need to go back to the node, and we are going to make ourselves just a couple of these. Oh, I actually need to make myself some pipe. And I didn't realize that actually gave us 4. That makes the lava a little bit easier. Okay. So I actually need some wood and some pipe, some of this. Let's grab you out of there, because it keeps reading the furnace as an inventory and it's driving me crazy. I should move this. Okay. So the next thing that I want to do is we want to make what's called a sink. And I talked about this briefly in the last clip. Do I not have that terracotta? I could have. Yes, there it is. Look, I've just never taken it out. That's what it is. There we go. And I also want to create another barrel. So. What's that? Okay. And now what I want to do is I just want to create what's called a drawer. We've created these in the past. And I think I need... I'll just go with 4 of these to begin with. Now, the room that we're going to be using for this is actually here. And I haven't shown you the base. I've done some work on the base, as you've seen before. We've got these 2 rooms here, but there's this room here now. And this room is perfect for making clay. But if we go through here, you can see that I've brought the hallway the entire way around. And we've got another hallway leading off this way. In here is going to be the lava room. It's not pretty, but we're going to have lava in here, and then we're going to have a similar sized room over here for power. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Right now, we need to start with this. So, what I want at the most is obviously this to go here. Now, you could put this on the floor, but I would like to have some of the stuff exposed. So, we're going to start with, where's my sink? We're going to start with this barrel. And what we need to do, actually no, let's put it down one, let's not have the bottom exposed. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the sink, okay? And I want to extract from the sink and put water into the barrel. And we do this using a transfer node that says fluids. So we pop this here. We take this transfer pipe here and we pop it there. Actually, no, sorry, we put 2 there. And you can see that starts to fill it up. And I've just realized that I have forgotten something. Now, you always forget one thing, don't you? This is what I've forgotten. Put some of this away because I don't need it all. But I do need a bunch of dust. So we've got the first step of this done. We've got the water into our pipe. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 basic drawers and we're going to pop them there like so. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to take a transfer node. And we're going to pop this. You could pop it on the side, but I'm just going to pop it on the top. And we're going to bring this around like so. Okay. Now, we have a little bit of a problem here because this is going to pull from here and try to put it into here. Because, oh wait, maybe we should just put 1 dust in here first. So you put something in there, the transfer pipe is going to pull it out, and it will try and put it in a place where it can put it. It can put it in here, and it can put it in here. So we can end up with just like a round robin. It keeps going round and round and round and round and round. We want to make sure it always puts here. And to do that, we need to create something called a Crescent Hammer. Or any other form of wrench. Just be the torches that are driving me crazy. And I can never remember how this hammer is made. It's tin and some iron. So I've got the iron and I need 1 tin. Okay. So tin. And it's actually just a simple Y. There we go. Crescent hammer. And if we go back to over here to where we were, we just simply right click with the wrench and that takes that away. So it's always going to put here. So what we can do is we can take our dust and we can pop that in there. So our dust goes in here. This pulls the dust out. As if we actually right click this, you can see it's starting to load up with some dust. And it will try and put it into where this pipe is, which is here. This one does the opposite. This one pulls water or any other liquids. Pulls it out of here, goes across here and puts it in this barrel. So if we right click here, you can see we pop the clay in there because that's where we want the clay to go. You can see the water's gone in, the dust has gone in, and that has made us clay. So we could sit here just simply right clicking and getting clay. Very easy, but we can go 1 further. What we can actually do, let me get some torches so we can actually touch back up in here. We can actually take this a little bit further. We can take a transfer node here. We can put this on the bottom of the barrel. And what that's going to do, that is going to automatically pull out the clay. So if we look, you can see the clay's made and it's automatically pulled out. Water goes in, dust goes in, clay gets made, clay gets pulled out. And we could tell that to say, hey, you know what, we actually want you to pop the clay right there. And what that's going to do now is that's going to automatically make us clay. And we don't have to do a damn diddly thing. Because this is all automated. Apart from the dust, we obviously have to refill this with the dust at some point. But I'll show you a way to get unlimited dust later on when we actually get into making dust. And we can send the dust here automatically. But yeah, so you can see that it's actually rather easy to do. Let's just go up a little bit so you can see it again. Water goes in. Dust goes in, makes clay, clay comes out. Automatic clay, very, very easy, very, very quick. Now, I did talk about in the previous episode about having 3 different kinds of bases. I was going to have one going in this direction, one going in this direction, and one going in this direction. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the starter base going in this direction, the main base going in this direction, and then some sort of like fun builds going in this direction. Maybe we'll build like a small village or something to play around with exactly what we've got. But I want to wait until I've got a builder for that and whatnot, because it takes a little while. It takes a little while. But yeah, as you can see, that is how we make clay automatically. And as you can see, we've got half a stack already, I think it says. Nope, we got 21. Now, there is one more thing that I want to do to end this episode off. I want to, well, I'm not even sure if I can do it. Let's just check. I want to create what's called a compressing drawer. Is it a compressing drawer? No. What is it? It's a drawer of sorts. I can't remember what it's called. It's been a while. Compacting drawer, that's it. And that is actually relatively easy to make. Okay. So I need some stone and I've got some wood. So I should have everything that I need to make this compacting drawer. So let's make ourselves 2 pistons. And yep, there we go. Compacting drawer. What we're going to do is we're going to... Oh, that unlocked a quest. I didn't actually realize that was a quest. We're going to get rid of this drawer. Because if you remember, we had a... whatchamacallit here, a Cobblestone Generator. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a compacting drawer on top. And then what that's going to do is that's going to make us compressed cobblestone and double compressed cobblestone. Relatively easy, relatively simple. But I want to take this a step further because this is our Cobblestone Generator right now. And I'm going to put this crafting table in the center of the room. I want to upgrade this because there are multiple Cobblestone Generators. And we want this one. But we can upgrade to tier 2, which just surrounds it by iron. And tier 3 is surrounded by diamonds. We could even go to tier 3, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go to my crafting table. I'm going to surround it with iron. There we go, look. And this one now generates 1 cobblestone every 20 ticks. Simples. There we go. And this just allows me a greater storage for cobblestone. Because, as you can see, it's kind of getting out of hand here. It's taking up most of my chests. I do plan to replace these with barrels at some point. But as you can see, that's pretty cool. Now, at the end of each episode, we like to open our loot crates. So let's claim the ones that we can. And I did actually do a quest. I did do a quest off camera by accident. I didn't actually realize that I'd done it. And it's mythical agriculture. I got some of these prosperity shards while sifting sand, and I must have got to 16, and then I got some Inferium essence while doing out my mob farm. We've also got these ones done. Basic drawer, compacting drawer, and then we've got the drawer controller, and just a bunch of other things I don't think we've actually got anywhere in this scenario. So, let's do these. We've got Monolens, pretty much okay. I'm running out of room in here. We'll just pop them in here. It doesn't really make much of a difference because we're going to be sorting out some sort of better storage relatively soon. So let's just get rid of these. Put these away. And we can bring some loot chests down and open some and see exactly what we've got. And then we'll go and finish opening the loot bags from the mob farm. Now, that's kind of boring. Black Lotus, I guess that's okay-ish. That's actually pretty good. 64k ME storage component. That's going to save us. Another 4. That's actually going to be quite big for us when we get into our ME system, which will probably be in the near future. Nature Core, don't know what that does. And Growth Crystal. Can be used as a water source. Sponges cannot be placed around. What does that mean? I'll have to do a little bit of research into that, find out what that is. Okay, so let's go back over to our mob farm now and empty out our Loopy Cyclers and just see if we're getting anything really worthwhile. So let's take all of these out. And let's just move them up. And we'll pop in the rare loot bags, take all of these out. pop these in here like so. We got a water bucket from that. But we'll have a proper look at the stuff that we've got in a minute. Pop those in. Those legendary loot bags can actually come back. Any more loot bags? Nope. What's that? Dynamite. Same strength as Ender Crystal. Oh, check that out. With a skeleton skull. 3 of them. That's a beacon right there. Moving wand, we've got... I have no idea what that... Generates 128. Could we use that? Does that just like randomly generate power? I'm sure that's what that does. So let's take these out. Let's pop these in here. And we can actually have a proper look at what we've got. Seeds. Yeah, I guess it's okay. Brick, barley, prismarine, slime balls. Actually, that's pretty good. Varium essence. Silicon. We actually need some of that. String. Iron. Meh. Go soon. Draconic dust. That's actually alright. Ardite ingots. They could come in handy. Mound of steel. Reusable ender pearl that carries you. Okay, we've obviously got our ender chest. We can actually, might as well take that with us. And smite and unusing. I don't know what unusing does. We've got another one of these growth crystals. Dark pendant. I'm not. Portal charm. I'm not sure what that does. Moving one. Dynamite. We've obviously got some gold boots. We've got one of these mana slimes. Which I don't know if we can actually use them. But we've got an Inferium apple, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm sure these just give off power randomly. Lesser magic bean. So yeah, if anyone knows what some of this stuff does, I obviously don't, please do let me know. But I think that is going to call it for this episode, guys. So if you've enjoyed the video, please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel, and I really do appreciate it. So please do leave that like. And click subscribe if you want to see more from me. Guys, I'm Casey. I want to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.